All right. Okay, we've got the Planters peanuts. What else did we need?
There's no peanuts.
What are you talking about?
It's
a Planters punch.
Punch.
Right, Planters peanuts.
No.
Why'd I go to the store today then?
You didn't.
I did. Maybe. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Drinking with the Davies. I'm Ted.
And I'm Chris.
And if you're under 21, just move along because we're about to mix some alcohol up. And we don't want anybody that's underage being part of this. This isn't to like get smashed or anything. It's just to enjoy a good drink, start out your weekend right, responsibly. Of course, celebrate responsibly. And yeah, cool. Hi, how are you? You look nice.
Thanks.
You look real
So
nice.
do you.
Thanks. Appreciate that. We didn't have a snack tonight because we had pizza.
We just ate.
Yeah, we had gluten-free pizza. If you guys can hear us, let us know too. That would be very helpful. If you can like and share this, that would be great too. All right. So first off, we're part of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. Check out everything we're doing. We're a group of creatives that help creatives build their business. And 7 days a week? 8 days a week. I don't know. Whatever. We do a lot. So check out everything we're doing on Facebook.
Not us personally.
Well, no, we do. We do a lot to support other creatives. We try. So, but check out everything we're doing on Rising Tide Broadcast Network's Facebook page. And as well as we are sponsored by Wicked Weeds. So check out everything that Wicked Weeds is doing on Instagram as well as Facebook. Been busy. We've been busy ordering up seeds and stuff for the year and everything else. So it's going to be a good year. We got a lot happening. We're not going to get into all of it, but there's some major things happening with Wicked Weeds this year. So we're excited about that. Okay, cool. And we don't need the Planters peanuts, huh? Okay.
No peanuts.
All right. Okay, so we want to say hi to everybody.
Hi, Donna. Hey, hi, Carl. Hi, Dan.
What's up, guys? Everybody can hear us? I guess. I don't hear any complaints, so that's good. Anybody?
I don't see anybody saying anything to the contrary.
Okay, so you guys can hear us okay, though? So let us know. We'll give a few minutes for everybody to get in here. If you're on Facebook, we're still working with it. They'll pop up later, but we're not on here long enough unless the
some of them show up towards the end of the show.
Yeah, right. So if we're on longer, it ends up popping up. So whatever.
Yeah. But it says new comments.
New comments. So speak of the devils. It's just Dan. Oh wow, we had a huge dump. So Willow, hello, how you doing?
Thank you, Dan. We appreciate your patronage.
Yeah, very good.
Hi, Willow.
All right, good deal. Okay, so we got a couple of I feel like we're at Cheers.
I know.
Everybody knows your name, right?
I love Carl's comment, waves at screen.
Carl and Donna ended up getting a cat this week. They found one on the back porch, back steps. Callie, is her name? Calico?
Callie.
So welcome, Callie. Calypso's being really good. She's laying on her cushion there, chilling out. So good girl. You ready?
I am.
All right, cool.
So we're going to make up a drink really quick, but actually it's 2 drinks. And I will explain that later, but I found several recipes for the Planters Punch.
Cool.
And so I'm going to mix one up for Ted, and then I'm going to mix a different one up for me.
All right.
So
it's going to be better than the pre-run, right?
Yeah.
Good.
So we tried one earlier this week. The original recipe that I found, I thought that was a Planters Punch, but come to find out, Planters Punch is more of a I forgot how they said it, but I'll read it to you in a minute. But there's several ways that you can make it. Anyway, so I'm going to go with my recipe first, and then we'll do yours second. Okay.
Great.
All right.
I didn't know we're making 2 of them, so that's great.
I know you're excited, aren't you?
Yeah, as long as there's enough for the evening. Yeah, fantastic.
Right. Okay.
And as long as it wasn't as brutal as the first run. Ooh, the first try was.
So this first recipe that I found, it calls for 1 ounce of lime juice, freshly squeezed.
Cool.
And then 3/4 ounce of okay, so this is supposed to be a simple syrup, but this is made with cane sugar,
Hmm.
turbinado cane sugar, instead of just plain sugar. And it gives you a little bit more of a flavor. You can see, obviously, this isn't just sugar water, but the cane sugar has more of a molasses to it. And so we're going to add 1 ounce of this simple syrup, but
it's
the
like
turbinado.
Car oil. Looks like a little bit like maple, maybe like maple
Like
syrup.
maple syrup, maybe, consistency.
Cool.
And then
what was it again?
Turbinado cane sugar.
Cool.
And then the allspice dram that I made up. You guys should remember that one. Starts out with rum, and it has cinnamon and I think allspice and something else. Anyway, a 1/4 ounce. It says only. We're gonna put a 1/2 ounce in though, because
just to sweeten or flavor it up a bit, or what?
Well, because I don't have a 1/4 ounce measurement on my little thing here.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
And then 3 ounces of plantation rum. It says aged 3 years.
Okay.
5 years. Sorry, 5
years. What type of rum do we have tonight? What is this?
We have the Flor de Cana.
Yeah, we've had that before.
Yep, we've had this one before. I really like it, and I in one of the past episodes read to you guys all the history about the that company,
right? Or
the information about that company, where they come from, and how they grow their rum or their sugar cane at the base of a volcano.
Yep.
So there's 3 ounces. I might have spilled that a little bit. Okay, though.
It's okay.
And then it says 2 dashes of bitters.
Got them?
Yes, I have the bitters here.
Okay.
And these also are my homemade bitters.
Yep.
And since I don't have a little bottle, bottle that,
you got an eyedropper.
So I got a little eyedropper.
Cool.
So we're gonna go boop, boop. Those two drips.
Okay.
Okay. And then it doesn't call for it in this one, but I really wanted to try it with just a little splash of grenadine, because that is in a bunch of the other recipes.
That'll sweeten it up a bit.
Yep, we're just gonna do a little tiny.
Good.
Okay, and then we're gonna shake this one up. Thanks.
Watch the mic.
Oops.
Oh, you're so funny.
And then we'll get our strainer here.
Yep. Watch the mic.
Shut up. Okay. And what a pretty color. I like it with the
it's kind of cool.
Grenadine in there.
Yeah, it looks
That's really nice. Okay. So this other recipe. Let me find it real quick. Okay. So this one we're going to do.
Carl says rum and sugar sounds good already.
I know, right? This one we're going to add first 2 ounces of orange juice.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And then to that, 2 ounces of lime juice, which actually I'm not going to add quite that much, because this one's supposed to have pineapple juice in it too, and I don't have pineapple juice, but that would sweeten it up quite a bit, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. 2 ounces.
What's the name of this one called? The same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing. 2 ounces of dark rum. Well, and they're calling for dark rum. This rum isn't really dark. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And this one actually calls for a splash of grenadine and a heavy splash of sparkling water, which we don't actually have.
Right.
So,
hey Joe, how you doing, man? Good to see you. You haven't got to the history yet. Chris is still working on that. So
there's the splash of grenadine, and instead of the
I love the color of that.
Sparkling
really
water. I know it's really pretty, isn't it? I'm going to do the bitters on this one too. Okay. So you but they're just a tiny bit. So shouldn't have a problem with that.
Right. What did you put in the bitters?
That is, oh, this one didn't say anything about, maybe it's because of the pineapple juice. Didn't say anything about syrup, but we're going to put some syrup in there too. So we'll put an ounce of that in there. How's that?
Right. Well, we sent some of the bitters down to Dan, so
we did.
I forgot. I know we told him what was in it, but he survived apparently, so that's good.
I would have to look that recipe up to tell you what is in the bitters.
Yep. Grant just got
I don't remember.
Grant just got a Honda, so I was gonna post. We had such good luck with our Hondas. Love Honda Civic, right?
Oh,
Grant?
Okay.
Or I think it was a Honda Civic. Might have been an Accord, but yeah, we loved.
Well, when you said Honda, I was thinking motorcycle.
Well, so. Yeah, we got a Honda motorcycle. So.
Okay.
Yeah, drove those cars forever.
Yeah.
300,000 miles on them, no problem.
Something like that.
Yep.
All right, so here is the other version of the Planters Punch.
It almost looks like lemonade. It's really good.
All right.
It's really good.
Thanks.
Okay.
So, oops, not what I wanted to do.
You got a toast? Okay.
Cheers. May you have warm words on a cold evening, a full moon on a dark night, and a smooth road all the way to your door.
Good.
Cheers, guys.
That is really good. That's very, very good.
I think this one's pretty good too.
Yeah, try it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drink too much of that.
Okay. Yours is much sweeter.
Yeah, I like it. Oh.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Oh.
There's much more lime juice.
Yeah, that's a little
in mine and a lot less.
It's got some kick to it, dear.
Okay. Shoot. Okay. So I found a lot of information about this. This is supposed to be a tiki cocktail.
Okay.
All right. I found a lot of information about it.
We love tikis.
The first article that I found was talking all about Charleston, because there's a Planters Inn in Charleston. And he went on and on about sitting on a grand balcony overlooking blah, 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 sipping your Planters Punch and all this other stuff. And then at the very end says, but it really didn't come from there. It came from Jamaica.
What a waste of...
I know. I was a little irritated. So I kept looking and I found some other information and I'm eager to share it with you guys.
Good.
So the Planters Punch is considered a classic tiki cocktail, and it's a strange bird for two reasons.
Okay.
The first, it's more of a class of drink rather than a set recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was saying I found all those different recipes for a Planters Punch. And secondly, and this is why it's kind of a class instead of a set recipe, the original recipes are in verse.
Oh, okay. That's kind of weird.
And this article that I found, the author says, if invented today, perhaps the instructions would be set to rap.
Cool.
Maybe. However, poetry recipes were in vogue when the Planters Punch was invented in the West Indies, specifically in Jamaica, probably somewhere between the late 18th to early 19th century. The rum, citrus, and simple syrup concoction was prepared for workers to help them keep cool in the scorching Caribbean heat.
Sure.
As a British colony, Jamaica's refreshing new drink quickly spread to the UK. Of course, punches were already all the rage in that day, but a new recipe featuring exotic imported rum was certainly a kick. Although there is no record of who invented the Planters Punch, the first printed recipe appeared in September 1878 in Fun, a London-based magazine.
Probably Glenn was a publisher on that. Was it 18
78.
He's not here, so.
The article read, Planters Punch, a West Indian recipe. A wine glass with lemon juice fill, of sugar the same glass, fill twice. Then rub them together until the mixture looks smooth, soft, and nice. Of rum, then 3 wine glasses add, and 4 of cold water please take. A drink then you'll have that's not bad, at least so they say in Jamaica.
Do you think it was easier for them to remember it
Maybe I don't know.
Because not everybody wrote.
But
not
then
everybody had
too,
written word. Nobody could read either. So, it would be passed down verbally.
This one says lemon juice and then sugar and rum, but wait until we get to the next one. So, in just a few decades, shortened versions started to appear in the U.S. newspapers. In 1903, the Kansas City Star condensed it to 4 short, sweet lines: 1 of sour, 1 of sweet, 2 of strong, and 1 of weak.
Okay.
So that's why it's not a set recipe, because you got sour, you could use lemon, you could use lime.
Mm-hmm.
You've got sweet, you could use a bunch of different things for that. And then strong, obviously, is the rum. But,
right.
And then 1 week. So that's probably like some kind of a water splash or water or something like that. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing. Well, Dan originally said Chris has got some kick, LOL, and then like your drink.
Glenn was the copy boy for that magazine. That is funny.
If he ends up showing up on here, I'm yeah. Anyway.
And then in the New York Times, they ran an article in 1908 that reads, "Take 2 of sour, lime let it be, to 1½ of sweet. Of old Jamaica pour 3 strong, and add 4 parts of weak." So
yeah, I think they probably did that because it was easy to remember.
It could be a rhyme, kind of.
And like I said, not everybody read. Not everybody, that's a huge part of it. And that's how they remembered a lot of the stories anyway. I mean, verse makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys.
So this is the most, I think this is the most interesting history that I've found. Actually, I just think that that's really, really cool.
So to stay hydrated, though, I don't know. If you're working out in the heat and then you're drinking rum, I mean, come on. They didn't know what hydration was back then, maybe. I don't know.
Probably not.
They had salt water everywhere. It's not like they could just drink the water off the beach.
Right, right.
So I don't know.
Anyway, it also says here, rum drinks soared in popularity until Prohibition, thanks to America's tiki pioneers Don Beach of the Beachcomber and Victor Bergeron of Trader Vic's. They made a comeback after the Second World War. Planter's Punch appeared on both menus. Don the Beachcomber adds grenadine, falernum, and bitters, and Trader Vic's features grenadine and soda water.
So Dan and Carl, what is it again? Falernum? What is it?
Falernum.
Yeah, so guys, look it up. Tell us what it is.
Falernum.
Dan says methinks Ted has a set
of concrete galoshes waiting for me just in case I ever come visit.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But as mentioned before, the Planter's Punch was meant to be riffed on. So, and I'm not sure if that means...
In verse.
In verse?
Yeah,
okay.
Song. I would think riffing is...
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking too, like a riff and a guitar. But then I was thinking, well, maybe that just means that it was meant to be... what's the word I'm looking for? Translated by each individual. So like the recipe.
Well, like you said, that's why there's so many different versions of it, right?
With such a balanced foundation of sweet and sour, it begs for improv, much like a melody calls to a jazz musician. Mm-hmm. However, if anyone tries to tell you Planter's Punch hails from Charleston, South Carolina, invented at the Planter's Inn, that's one thing the drink is not. Okay. That is a more urban legend, although they do enjoy their Planter's Punch in Charleston.
I think we stumped Carl. He doesn't know what it is.
No?
You guys can't Google it? I don't know how to spell it.
So a few of the recipes that I found, one says 2 parts rum, 3/4 parts pineapple juice, 3/4 parts cranberry syrup, a 1/2 part orange juice, 1/2 part lime juice, and a dash of bitters.
You know what would be good in this is pomegranate. I think that would be really good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. This one calls for 1½ ounces of dark rum, 1.5 ounces of orange juice, 1 ounce of pineapple juice, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, and then it says a dash of grenadine, a dash of simple syrup, and 2 drops of bitters.
Dan got an answer.
Okay. It contains flavors of ginger, lime, and almond, and frequently clove or allspice. It may be thought of as a spicier version of orgeat syrup.
Got me.
Oh, and before that, he says falernum, pronounced falernum, is either an 11% ABF syrup liqueur or a non-alcoholic syrup from the Caribbean. It's best known for its use in tropical drinks.
Okay.
Very interesting. I am going to have to find some of that because
which is like an impossibility up here. I have to order it.
I will. I'll
We'll
have to find
order
it online, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But ginger, lime, almond, and frequently cloves or allspice. That sounds. We might have to make some of that.
All right, let's do it.
Ourselves.
All right.
Yay!
It sounds good. Yeah.
New first.
That's great. Thanks, Dan.
Of the year. And then the one that I used for based heads off of 2 ounces of pineapple juice, 2 ounces of orange juice, 2 ounces of lime juice, 2 ounces of rum, a heavy splash of sparkling water, and a splash of grenadine.
Which we didn't have the sparkling water, but that's fine.
I do have though over there some tonic, and I was wondering how that would taste in it, but
that's this has got a kick.
But I like it.
I'm already feeling warm.
Right.
And it's only 26 minutes into it, 20 whatever. Yeah, it's already that's a relaxing drink.
I really like it. Like I said, yours is really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a little less sweet, honestly.
Yeah, that is.
But I do like it with the grenadine in it, and I honestly think that the allspice dram
helps.
Makes it.
Well, makes that flavor, I think.
Yeah.
Because even
Absolutely.
when we had the Pink Squirrel, when we had the twins on, you guys remember that show? If you haven't seen it, go back because it's a great show, the Pink Squirrel. But they tried the dram, and they were both like, they didn't like it. But you also gave it to them straight, and that was different.
It is. It's very.
It's not
different.
something you want to down like with a shot.
It's very, very spicy. Cinnamon, allspice, even clove.
What's Jody say?
Planter's Punch is alcoholic calculus. No matter how you make it, it will F you up.
It's like it's like when we were in college and that. I forget the punch. Oh God, what was it? It was in the big trash bag. You remember the trash bins?
Kamikaze.
No, the kamikaze were the shots, but they would have these punch barrels, basically what it was. Yeah. Everybody would bring something.
Right. And just throw it
then we'd have some citrus in there just to make us feel a little bit healthy. It was bad. This is a little bit more refined. This is really
like jungle punch.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Something. Anyway. And then the last recipe I saved on here is a 1/2 ounce of grenadine, a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, 2 ounces of dark rum, a teaspoon of allspice dram. That's the only other one I found with allspice dram in it.
Okay.
An ounce of guava nectar, an ounce of
the sugar too, right?
Pineapple juice, an ounce of orange juice, squeeze fresh lime juice, and 2 to 3 drops of bitters.
Cool.
So yeah, then this one actually, I did grab them and I didn't use any.
That's okay.
It says to use a cinnamon stick for garnish, which I thought was interesting.
That's cool.
You can always do that.
Have you guys, asking the audience, have you guys had anything like this before? Maybe if you've been traveling or anything like that, or maybe not. Maybe just going to a local bar. This is interesting. I like this.
Dan says hunch punch.
Are
you talking about this drink, or are you talking about the garbage
punch,
the trash can?
Garbage pail punch.
Trash can punch.
Yeah, we called it jungle juice. This is what we talked. That's what we used
jungle
to do.
Juice. I thought it was jungle something. I was thinking monkeys for some reason.
I very faintly remember that. What was it?
I was thinking about monkeys.
Monkeys?
For some
Why?
reason. I don't know.
You had
you
too
find
much
monkeys
already.
in a jungle, right?
I guess. Find them drinking punch though, out of a trash can. But okay.
Monkeys don't drink? No, of course not. Don't be silly.
Okay. Sorry.
Jody says, I remember it as the alcohol version of a suicide drink.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is in the trash can.
Exactly. Yeah. And you had to be really careful because the mixture of some of that stuff could really make you sick. Really, really make you sick. But, we were young and stupid back then. Now we're just old and stupid. So
Carl says, or some coffee flavored rum with rum chata. Would that count? I'm not sure what he count as jungle punch, jungle juice. No, probably not.
Probably not.
No.
There's usually we would have a lot of clear drinks, vodka, Bacardi 151. Yeah. Well, you remember Bacardi 151. Remember we were dating?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I remember too.
I liked Bacardi 151.
Yes, you did. Ted liked it too. Anyway.
We won't go into that.
No, that's another show.
Carl thinks it's going to be a good green room tonight.
It might be. I don't know. I'm already done with this. So
Well,
how many,
there's more.
do you have any like super numbers on how many planters punches there are? Like 50, 100, 1,000 a day?
Well, it's unlimited, really. I mean,
because each person that makes it could
right,
put their own spin
could
on
do
it,
their own, exactly.
their own verse, right? Their own riff.
Everclear and Kool-Aid, that
Ugh.
was the UGA version,
Yes.
popular among the frat boys.
Yep. You guys saw the post, and it was actually pretty well received. The comic book idea that we had with the yeah.
I was actually looking at
we were just going through some things, and
well, no,
like,
I was thinking I had just read an article or something, I don't know, about making something like that, the dram or something like that. And I was reorganizing or whatever in the kitchen, and there's a bottle of Everclear over there. There's not a whole lot in it,
right?
But I use that to make some of
Tinctures,
the drams and stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah, you don't drink
liqueurs.
that stuff straight. That'll
No.
That'll
But
mess you up.
I found some and I was like, oh, look, I've got Everclear, and
I'm like, we got to make a comic out
somebody
of
thought
that.
that would be a good story.
That's a great one. So the majority of the people thought it'd be good, but we can't use the proper name. So
Good night, Grant.
take it easy, Grant. Have a good night.
Joe D doesn't like Kool-Aid, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Kool-Aid either. The red punch stuff always made me ugh. My mom was never big into red punch either. It's something about it. It just makes a lot of people sick.
Maybe the food dyes.
Yeah, and it makes a lot of people not feel great. So,
I imagine, probably.
But yeah, that's not bad though. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. I didn't really care for the one you made.
I know
a lot better than the one you made a couple nights ago. A ton better. This is a lot easier to digest. The other one was just it was window cleaner. It was bad. It was really, really bad.
They're talking about Tang now.
Are they?
Yeah. I know.
God.
That's like last week's.
Not Tang.
Last week's.
Yeah.
The week before, the Tang one, was that one, the Tang Bang?
Yeah, Tang Bang. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. They after watching the Super Bowl halftime show, I started listening to Snoop Dogg again, and we've been playing it in the morning. Gin and Juice has been playing in the house for like the last week. Yeah. You haven't lived until you've listened to Snoop Dogg at 5 a.m. in the morning. So before you go to work.
Oh,
right?
5 a.m. in the morning, not
it's
in
5:30.
in the afternoon?
No, you got to do it in the morning.
5 a.m. in the afternoon?
Yeah, whatever it is. Whatever.
It
set the tone for your work day, didn't it?
Yeah. It's not quite 5 a.m., but...
Okay. Anyway, it was worth it.
Anyway.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, I know this wasn't a hugely long show, but...
That's good. In a Planter's Punch, I thought, though, it went like... I was really shocked that people fed this to people that were out in the heat.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. But probably if they were giving it to people out there, it probably wasn't the same thing. It was probably just like a very small amount of rum. But you know what? That's what they made there. So,
and it was different times too.
It
That's
was
how they
readily
sanitized
available, and
that's what they sanitized the water with too. It's like wine; they couldn't just have water.
And they probably didn't put as much rum in it, and they probably diluted it a lot more with water. And fruit was readily available down there too, so that's probably
that's a blessing. But
yeah.
I could see Everclear. I can't read the rest of that.
I can see it. Everclear and unsweetened Kool-Aid, the most bitter drink ever.
God, that sounds just rank. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I found the verse thing very interesting.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, I think that's probably why they did it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I like the evolution of it too.
Yeah, very cool.
You know,
very,
the evolution of the verse.
Yeah, and if you guys come up with anything that you've had drinks or learned about drinks that way too, let us know.
Or if you learn about anything that way, that's really neat.
It's a really cool thing. Rifting or whatever. I mean, they call it enwrapping ciphers. There are all kinds of stuff that they do, but really, really cool. Really cool. That's good, babe. Good job. I'm impressed, as usual. Every day. Every day I'm impressed. I'd be really impressed if you make me another one as good as that one.
Okay.
That was awesome.
I'll try.
It's been a good week. We had a great week last week. Friday was awesome with Aaron and Kay. That was awesome. Had a really good time. If you haven't seen that show, go back because it was a blast. It's the first time we did shots on the show.
It was.
And that was
and it turned out not so bad.
Right. Saturday morning was great. I thought we were going to be hungover.
But speak for like a half a minute or so.
It was a good time, though. That was a good time. What's everybody drinking tonight? That's what we should be asking, too.
Yeah.
Go ahead and list what you're drinking tonight,
Carl's
please.
Drinking gin.
Gin and juice. He probably listens to Snoop Dogg.
Back.
Right. my money on my mind. Yeah. I'm sure Carl's a big Snoop Dogg fan. I can imagine he's got the 66 Impala. Yeah, I'm sure he's or 63 Impala convertible.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. He and Donna. That would be the baddest ass.
Oh, he is drinking rum.
Light rum or dark rum? Dan, where are you, man? What are you drinking? Probably beer.
Could be.
So. What?
Ran out of things to say.
Yeah, Joe Dog's pretty straight laced. I don't think Joe.
Dan says beer, but I have whiskey if I want it.
That's cool. How about you, Donna? Why is all the rum gone? Because Carl drank it, right?
Well, it looks like it tonight anyway.
So yeah, we've got I'm going to tell him about the Johnny Depp comment this morning. That was really funny.
I don't remember.
So Calypso has been our dog as she gets a weeping eye thing, So Chris put some coconut oil on
after I cleaned it.
Yeah, right. Put it on her, and she smelled like
coconut.
A little tiny coconut. She's running around the house, and not Chris, but the dog smelled like it. And I said, "You smell like." Do you remember what I said?
No, what'd you say?
You smell like Johnny Depp molested you as a pirate.
Johnny Depp as a pirate?
Yeah, remember? Because remember that whole time that you just thought he was it because he was
yeah.
Because the pirate and the rum and all that stuff.
Dark rum, Kraken. You're just drinking Kraken straight.
Crown Royal.
Joe Bachman.
Hey man, what's
Crown
up, man?
Royal peach tea.
Good to see you, Joe. Joe Bachman's in. Awesome.
Joe.
Don't overdo it, man. You got to go to breakfast tomorrow. You remember, you take your woman out to breakfast on Saturday. I think it's Saturdays. Maybe it's Sunday, but good to see you, Joe. Dan, beer. Okay, yeah, beer. Dan's whiskey.
Yeah, we already said that.
I know you did. I know. I was just rereading it. I'm surprised I can even read it from here, but.
Well, I have to switch my contacts out.
Oh, that's right. You have to. Are you closing your eye? You're winking.
No, I'm not.
Dan probably thinks you're winking at him when you're.
But usually, I wear my distance contact in this eye, and I don't wear any contacts in this eye. But if I want to see the screen, I have to wear this contact and not this contact. This is what happens when you get old, people. No. I have an astigmatism, so they can't do an astigmatism and a bifocal. And so they tried to do this distance contact and then like a midpoint contact, but I still can't read. So I usually only wear one. So I have bifocals now, but they're transitions. But the first year I had them because I made fun of Christine's age, I had to have a line on my glasses. She made me get the ones that had the line. I was like 46, 45. Yeah, whatever. Go find your contact. Whatever. Uh-oh, Donna's on the fireball.
Mm-mm.
Oh, she says not yet, but getting close.
What Stan said. What did he say?
Chris only winks at me in my dreams.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay, Winky, you ready to go? We got to make some more drinks. You guys, thanks for stopping in. It's always a pleasure, as you know. Good job, though. It was awesome, babe. Good job.
Thanks.
I'm impressed.
Thanks for coming and spending some time with us, guys.
It's always a good time.
Always.
So, anything else in closing?
Have a great weekend.
We'll talk to you soon, guys. Thanks again for stopping in. Do something good for somebody. Be safe if you're out and about. Please don't drink and drive, as you guys know. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks again.
Bye.